Good afternoon everyone and welcome back to A Place in Space where Andy, new resident cameraman, has ruined everything I want to watch for me this week. Thank you very much Andy, much appreciated. I'll kill you later. Right, for everyone else who's watching, I won't kill you, thank you very much, I like you. Let's talk about comics because it's Tuesday. Now, for those who have been paying attention, Mark Silvestri's been having a bit of a Silvestri renaissance recently. It's been all very good. Batman, Joker, Deadly Duo, who's been selling like gangbusters, has been selling out, so to speak. DC have listened. We do love it when they do that. Parts 1, 2 and 3 are now, collectively, woof, available once more with a brand new snazzy black and white cover with red logo there. I know there's a lot of cover collectors amongst you for this series, so you might want to pick that one up. For those who haven't, some beautiful writing. Mark Silvestri's actually drawing the story of his lifetime. Very impressed by that one so far. DC Universe Lazarus, I will confess I will be doing a graphic novel. It's a series of one-shots. I'm going to do myself a lively little series of sexy hardcovers when they all come out. I do like those. For those who have been keeping up with it, congrats. The latest one is out now. That is, not The War Begins, sorry, that's Revenge of the Gods. The War Begins is DC's new snazzy advertising line. I like it. Superman Lost, #1. Now this was pitched a little while ago by DC and I wasn't sure if they'd actually put it off, but it looks very cool. Christopher Priest and Carlo Pagulian. Now, you may remember those names because they brought you the recent Deathstroke miniseries, which was actually Eisner nominated as Sneaky Bastards. Very cool. They are doing a series where Superman has literally been lost for 20 years. He's back, but he cannot figure out where he's been. Lois certainly doesn't recognise him very much, at all, really. And it's all a bit sinister. I have to say, after flicking through it, it's a really, really, really well done little premise. Absolutely beautiful artwork, as you may well imagine if you've been keeping up with Carlo Pagulian. The man draws like an absolute babe. That looks really cool. Superman Lost #1 alongside John Kent, Adventures, Superman and Action Comics. I have to say, DC have revitalised everything big and blue right now. Very cool. Now, stop me if you've heard this one before, but Peter Milligan and Michael Allred are working together again. Excellent all-new dude, all the way back from X-Force, yes, so that is the excellent here for another series. They've been doing their shtick now for about 25 years in the game, and they only ever seem to get better at what they do. They're fun, they're camp, and by Christ, don't we all know it. Red Goblin is not fun and camp. Red Goblin is really bloody harsh. That was a bit of a first issue and then some. Issue 1 completely sold out. We're trying to get the second prints back in, but issue 2 is already here. So for those of you who adored, very much back in the picture for issue #2. Christopher Cantwell has been doing very well for himself recently. If you're flinging over from the pages of Iron Man, he's brought you back Patsy Walker, obviously Hellcat. She's now got her own series and I'd say this is definitely a superhero murder mystery. They're not even going halfway on it. It looks like a full-on little crime noir set within Marvel. So very much intrigued to see how Cantwell will pull that one off. Does not look like traditional Iron Man fare at all. He's gone right into basically Cluedo territory. So we'll see. We're going to go Greg Rucka now. It's been a long time since I've been able to speak about this man in one of these videos. He's been a little bit quiet, but he has brought you The Forged on Image. And yes, it is oversized. When I saw the promo material for it, I wasn't quite sure if it would be as big as I was anticipating. It is. DC Black Label size, which is seemingly the market kind of referential for this size at this point. That is The Forged issue 1. That is, let me see what else I can flick through and show you. It's not too much. It's absolutely over the top, pulp, sci-fi, sex, drugs, violence, Star Wars mixed in with Conan. Basically, every comic your parents tried to persuade you not to read when you were kids, he's brought back out for you and gone over the top with. Expect absolute gratuitousness from Mr. Greg Rucka and the image over there. That's The Forged issue 1. Keanu Reeves, when he's not being an absolute monster in all things John Wick, really cannot wait for part 4 actually. I redid 2 and 3 of those again the other day. So good. Berserker Part 12 now comes to a close. You do have a couple of one-shots to finish the whole story off, but I would be very surprised if Boom don't want this back out again in the series. Not only has it been critically lauded and enjoyed, it is sold like nothing else we've ever seen before in indie comic territory. It's bonkers. If you've been enjoyed, let Boom know, because I dare say they're going to want to hear from you. But yeah, Part 12, theoretically the end, barring those sneaky couple of one-shots coming your way very soon, but we shall see. Tim Seeley is everywhere. At this point, after a couple of years in the proverbial wilderness, he's everywhere, writing for Marvel, writing for Dark Horse. This is him doing Master of the Universe. This is a horror anthology series, so if you missed the first one, don't worry, each issue is self-contained, 3 stories within. It's just Master of the Universe mixed in with horror. Very cool. I was flicking through this. It starts off fun and games, but Tim Seeley is not afraid to bring out a proper anthology and go old school dark, pulpy and horror and black and white on you. Very cool. No one. Now, Carl Higgins is the brainchild of Radiant Black and the Masterverse, as they're calling it, is back out now with No One. It's obviously been adding to this, like obviously Radiant Red, Radiant Pink, etc, etc, etc. So for those of you keeping track, No One is the latest instalment for all things Cole Higgins' little verse. And Star Trek Defiant is the brand new #1 from IDW, Star Trek. And I have to say, they are properly keeping this brand going right now. IDW have spent a lot of money trying to keep the Star Trek comics going, and I have to say Defiant looks to be bloody cool. Some lovely covers going on from these guys and girls as well. Speaking of covers, got a few quick covers of the week for you here, in absolutely no particular order I find myself looking at today. Whoops. Right, Hulk number 13. That is Steve McNiven, tributing and homaging obviously Todd McFarlane's infamous cover way back when. That's bloody gorgeous. Dare I say, even a little bit touch improved on the first one. Maybe. You let me know. But love that. That's the Hulk variant for this week. Red Goblin issue 2 comes in strong with a Ryan Stegman variant. That's bloody gorgeous. Alex Ross has done so many timeless variants for the next couple of weeks that it's impossible to single them out, so I'm just going to show them quickly because they're all lovely. That's Avengers Forever issue 15. That is Captain America Symbol of Truth issue 11. That's the Red Skull looking particularly malicious. Love it. This one I really like. Debate was out in the warehouse amongst the staff earlier, but I quite like it. That's Captain Marvel 47 with Juggernaut looking large, loud and proud. And Wolverine 31, that's Emma Frost on the front for that one. I dare say there's a couple of more as well, so keep your eyes peeled to the eBay store because they will all be on there for pre-order. Two quick ones to finish off. That is Batgirls 16, that's the David Marquez cover. That's just a work of simplicity, but it bloody well works. Lovely stuff. But for me, I think it's Jerome Apina on his final variant for Berserker. Well, final that I know of so far. That's just luscious. Tons and tons of detail going on in there. Absolutely adore it. Anyway, folks, that is it for this week. Hope you've all enjoyed. Hope you can all like, comment, share and subscribe if you please can, because that'd be very much useful for us all here, and we do love it when you do. Have a lovely week, ladies and gents, and I shall see you all very, very soon indeed. Much love. Bye.